Hi, I'm Ruth. I'm a landscape architect, and I'll be helping you through the first part of your design process, which is the site analysis. The site analysis is really important because you can't do anything without knowing what's already there. So that includes adding information to a really basic site plan that you'll see as a Google Doc, and you can add in labels of what different pieces are, like the roof or the courtyard or the entry points, and that'll help you and people who look at your plan to recognize where the different spaces are, what these different lines are indicating. But then it's also really important to add in any information that you get from your community responses. So you can do that either by adding in labels, or you can do that by adding in symbols. And whatever it is that you choose to do, symbols or colors, just make sure that you have a key. So for example, you can add in a color or a raindrop to show where there's a lot of flooding, and that'll help you decide where is the most important for a green infrastructure strategy. And you can add colors that just indicate whether or not people like a space. Or you can add in text itself. So you can just label the different spaces and put in some of the words that people used to describe that space. And that's really helpful for you to remember why people like a space or why they don't like a space, where they like to hang out, how many people like to hang out there, if it's really busy or if it is not very busy at all, and that could be a better space for using for including a garden. This plan is a really important step, not only for the end result of what it will show you for you to be able to design from, but just going through the stages of adding information into this plan can sometimes trigger some ideas about either understanding the spaces that you never even thought about before. Maybe you'll get to know your school a little bit better this way, even though you're really far from it right now. And it can maybe give you some ideas of where there's things to celebrate about your school that will trigger ideas about what kind of a concept design that you'll want to go forward with. And that's going to be the next step, where you'll be thinking about what the idea is. What is the big idea of your design process? What's really interesting about your school? Just think of it as an opportunity to get to know your school a little bit better, even though you're very far away from it.